Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, That Dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is? It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he clearly seen with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, script and they start living on Tupac. You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat.
But I also met
They know she likes to go outside and play soccer by herself. We have
Females, right? More than her females.
make sure like Snoop Dogg, he's an icon in all facets of life.
Biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like women.
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip of a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on students and everybody. Carl.
I'm trying to find. Welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And always, is gonna be somebody at the table with me. Today we got Burl T and my co-host Shay Michelle in the building. What's going on, man? Burl T,
What's goody?
how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, man. Can't complain, man.
Hey, it's Tap In Tuesday. Shay, how your week starting off?
So far, so good. I don't have any complaints.
I see you been working out. I've been seeing your little stories.
Yeah, I've been in the gym.
Did you be drinking pop and shit like that?
No, I ain't drink pop in months.
Man, I working at a fucking gas station. I drink a lot of fucking pop.
Switch it to like Gatorades or Body Armors or something.
I drink Gatorade throughout the day and vitamin water, actually. Man, I've been getting my swole on. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been working out like a motherfucker. I just got my windows in the house today. So for those deranged girl, not my girlfriend or anything like that, some deranged girl from the next door neighbor basically kicked in all the windows. So my windows been nothing but wood. So it's been pitch dark in my kitchen for like a month and a half. And I'm telling you, kind of fucking triggered my depression, to be honest, because I was depressed in the motherfucking
You need
year.
that natural sunlight.
Yeah, so now that I got sun in my kitchen, it looks dope. I love it. I'm gonna clean my kitchen, get the curtains put up. I got a bunch of curtains and shit that I need
I
to
always
put
say
up.
that's why the kids are, our kids' generation, that why they always suffer from like depression and stuff, because they don't go outside anymore. Nature naturally recharges you and like resets your mood. And these kids, they don't go outside no more. They're just sitting in the house on the phone or a tablet or something, and they don't know what it's like to go touch grass.
Literally.
That's based on a true story.
I need to do that more myself. Like, I need to take these motherfucking socks off, because all I ever wear is these Nike. I've been wearing these Nike slides for literally 4 years. I haven't bought a pair of shoes in like 4 years. I kid you not. Material things don't excite me like they used to.
Yeah.
Like, just give me a matching T-shirt and a matching hat, and I'm cool. Like,
But wait, time out. You haven't bought a pair of shoes in 4 years?
Yeah.
At all?
No, I got like 3 pair of shoes.
Oh,
I got 3 pair of
you gotta get you
shoes.
some shoes.
I plan on it. I know. Damn. Why y'all acting like that's sad?
No, it's sad because I ain't gonna lie. I've been chasing these shoes for like 6 months. I promise you, I've been chasing them for 6 months, and I haven't got them. And I got them. I ain't gonna lie, I got them, but I had to pay the extra price. But they come out again, I think Thursday. But fortunately, I got them.
What shoes are they?
They call it the Nike Minds. They got the little orange balls at the bottom. It's supposed to do something. It's like a recovery shoe. I'm really big on comfortability. That's what I'm into. So anything I buy, really, I'm still fashionable, But anything I purchase nowadays has to be very comfortable. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Nike Minds, Nike React, Juvenates, those things, those sneakers, I mean those slides and shoes are considered recovery shoes. I like those shoes when I walk around. I walk when I go out the country. I like to walk in those, so I like to be comfortable when I
Okay.
gotta be on my
We'll make
field.
sure that we get our PR to reach out to Nike to see if we can get you some shoes. So look,
For sure, please do.
so let's get to the show, man. First topic, I want to discuss why families ain't getting together no more for holidays like that. Man, our family, you know what's crazy is, Carl, our family used to be big on holidays, especially over Alice's house. Our auntie Alice's house or my mom's house, my mom and dad's house. We did every holiday. My grandpa recorded it. I just don't get that vibe anymore, and it ain't just me. Like the people I'm seeing, everybody at home. I'm like, "What you doing? It's the holiday. What you doing? Sitting at home? Ain't nobody fucking grilling no more. What do y'all think it is?" So I was talking to Leland, and I was talking about how it's just today's kids. Like anybody that's between the age of 25 to 30, they normally host the parties. This is true. My son is 25 years old. He ain't never said, "Dad, pull up, I'm grilling today." He ain't never. But me, I started grilling at like 22 years old, and we took pride in, because it's important to bring family over and host parties, have a good time, have drinks for the family, have food for the family. It's a vibe. I miss that vibe, and I don't know if it's just me cooped up in this little bitty ass apartment because I can't grill. But I just noticed a lot of people wasn't hanging out for holidays. These are the last two holidays. We had Mother's Day. We had Memorial Day. What was the other holiday we had already?
Easter.
And nobody's grilling, like nobody's cooking. Don't get me wrong. I had homies bring me plates and shit like that cook for their kids, but ain't nobody really doing like family events. What do you think it is, Shay?
I really don't know. I just feel like family is just disconnected. When I was growing up, we did the major holidays, but all the little holidays not so much. And then when I got older and got into my own spot, I started hosting everything because like we the TTs and the unks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm unk for sure.
Yeah, so I host a lot, and then a couple of my family members they moved into houses in bigger spaces over these last couple of years, so they've picked up on some hosting too. But for the most part, I host. Everybody knows I host. We might do it potluck style. I might cook everything. It just depends on the holiday. I mean, family's important to me, so I just make it a priority. But I cooked, I grilled, I invited everybody over. I had a house full of people, kids running up and down the street, no shoes on
That's
scooters, popsicles everywhere. I was picking up Capri Suns up out my grass yesterday. I mean, we had a good time.
Carl, what do you think it is?
I think we tapped into this topic before, and we talked about the traditional grandmas. I think that since there's no traditional grandmas, I don't think we have no leaderships in the family setting that's holding family members accountable. You understand? Like for example, if we decided to throw something for Memorial Day and you don't come through, your granny go call you and she go chastise you about not coming through. We don't have no one that's really doing that nowadays because everybody has an attitude, everybody's egotistical, unfortunately, and I think that's what causes the lack of togetherness, as I will say, soulfulness. You know how in the movie Soul Food, like the granny will make everybody come through and celebrate that. We don't have that no more. We don't have the traditional granny, and that's what's really sad to me. And every time I say that, I just be thinking about my grandma, because I really honestly feel like my granny is the last of a dying breed. Not even my mama. My mama is old enough to be a granny, but she still move like she young, and like my mama's still a granny too, but she still move like she young though. So I don't know. I just think it's the traditional grannies and the accountability.
It's
That's my
almost
thing.
like what Jay-Z said. 40 is the new 30 is what Jay-Z said. He said that a while ago. And I think that everybody wants to stay young, vibrant, and free. But there's nothing wrong with becoming Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Big Mama had a bunch of health issues with her ankles being swollen and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind being Big Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind being Grandpa, Pop, the person. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I want that for my grandkids and my kids. Now, granted, like I was trying to explain to you, me living in an apartment, I don't have access to being able to grill like I would like to, because trust and believe, I already got in my head, I don't think I'm going to re-sign the lease in December, and I'm probably going to like look for a house because like I don't want this for myself. Like sitting in this little ass apartment by myself is pretty fucking lonely, to be honest with you.
And another thing is it's not a lot of family settings. It's not a lot of married family like dude in our family. You know who could hold our family together is Quisha. That's because Quisha been married for 20 years. She has kids. I like the way Quisha handle herself. I'm gonna be honest with you because despite of what I think personally, and I love Quisha, love you, Quisha. But shout out to Quisha and Big Ira and her family. Salute to all them and Willie and Alice and everybody that I'm referring to. Quisha has the foundation of a family that been around for 20 years. So they didn't grew up Quisha didn't had over 20 Thanksgivings. Do you agree, dude?
Yeah, I mean,
With her family.
I ain't never went to them, so I can't.
No, 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 no. I ain't doing that. That ain't what I'm doing. But what I'm trying to make a point of why we're not traditional. I'm not trying to create no animosity amongst our
No,
family.
no. I'm just saying, like, for me, what I'm speaking on is just because you're doing it with your family. This is another point I'm trying to make. You actually making a good point to what I'm trying to say. We have a relative that makes sure she does Thanksgiving with her family, and I'm not talking about your immediate family. I'm talking about how I'm cut from a cloth of getting with my grandma and her sisters and my aunties and my cousins. Like the Johnson side, and like I said, this is no jab at my mom's side, but with the Johnson side, when we did things, it was always as a full family. And what I mean by a full family is I would have my grandma's sisters, my aunties, my uncles, and like you spoke of, with our family, we do it with our immediate family. And that's what I was saying. Like family, like Shay said, family is really divided at this point because that's what I was saying. Like nobody's doing anything together. I'm not talking about immediate family. I'm speaking on why don't families get together anymore. Did your whole family get together and came through when you hosted?
For Memorial Day?
Or just
Most
your
of them.
immediate family?
No, it was friends, family. My mother-in-law, who's not really my mother-in-law, but she's still my
Did your
mother-in-law.
auntie come?
Then my auntie is not in a healthy state to show up.
But she would have. She
Okay.
could have.
I don't know.
Okay. Well. Again, the point I was trying to make is because you're right. You were right about how she celebrates with her family. 100% right. But I'm saying, where's the
No, I was giving you an example, a positive example of why Quisha is so family oriented. One, she's been together for a long time and she's been with the same family. It's kind of hard when you in and out. Me and my wife been together a long time too.
Bro,
But I'm
I don't
not
agree
really
with
good
the.
at
I
hosting. I'm
don't
not gonna
agree with.
lie.
But I promise you, Lord, please, I promise you, my right hand to the Bible. I'm not trying to slander my. But like, just because you do something,
No, that's right.
no, no, just
No, because
because
this
you
is
do
supposed to
something
be
with your immediate
positive, and
family,
I don't want to make it negative.
no, let's make it real. Let's have a real conversation.
Let's all right. Let's do it.
All
Let's
right, so
do it
when
then. Let's
you
do
say
it.
it's
All right,
family
cool.
part, all right, so
Let's
you
do
say,
it.
all right,
But
so
I didn't want to talk about our family,
all
and
right,
we
so
ain't
you
talk
then you
directly
said
to it.
it. What you want me to
I,
do? I'm just being better. No,
this nigga crazy.
no, I'm trying to say it as soft as possible. Just
No, I respect
no,
what you just said.
no, just because you do it with your immediate family, Carl doing it with his wife and his kids, Maurice doing it with his kids and his friends and homeboy. That's not what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm saying, why don't family get together? Because to me that's also a selfish way of thinking when it comes to having a family and only worried about your immediate family. Family oriented, I'm worried about my cousins the same way I'm worried about my brothers. I'm worried about my kids the same way I'm worried about my nephews and nieces. Like that's family oriented to me because anybody could take care of their own fucking immediate family. In my personal opinion, this is not a jab at nobody. This is me saying, where's the family setting for everybody, not just the motherfuckers that you shout out and the people that you have around you. I'm talking about
No. Well, when you say that, I know for a fact the individual I'm referring to, which is Quisha, she's always inviting. She's never been like, no, you can't come over. She's never behaved like that. So that's the only reason why I used her for an example. My sister is another person that's always inviting, never gonna be like, you can't come. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you
man,
examples of
Keisha
people.
is
I didn't
totally
want to say my
Keisha
sister
is
because
totally
my sister's
Keisha
my
is
sister.
totally different than Quisha. Sorry.
No, I rock with Quisha because
Shalita is very
I like Quisha's spirit.
Gita's very inviting though. Like I believe
No, Quisha is too.
she
No, don't do that. We can't do that right here.
Really ain't
Hey
shit.
Shay, we can't do that right here. But we ain't doing that right here. I ain't gonna do that.
Shay said she really ain't about to invite you now. Just,
Thank you, Shay. I ain't doing that.
I'm,
No,
let's
that ain't why I brought her up. But let's go.
no, I'm joking. But I do mean I was serious about just because you have your immediate family involved in your activities don't mean that you're family oriented. Because a family you created does not make you family oriented. Anybody is
And
going
it's also a dude, and it's also important that you and I keep the tradition alive. We hold our kids accountable for going to family events. It's also important as me as a parent to keep this going as far as
it's and to me, and what I mean by family oriented, for example, me and Naomi never really had a relationship at all, right? Never. But I know for a fact I love my little cousin and I support everything she got going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like me and Naomi talk.
Naomi is who's Naomi?
Naomi and Shalita's sister, daughter.
My niece,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, okay. But with Naomi, we communicate through social media, but I can feel that Naomi cares about me. If you know what I'm saying. Like let's be honest, we got family members that don't
No,
fuck with family. Huh?
Shalita and her whole family setting is a different type of vibe. Like
That's all I
I
was saying.
think I don't want to say it because I don't want to
I
offend
just
my
I
other family members.
well, I'm
But
gonna
what I'm saying is
I'm gonna
that
but all right, so time out. Let's just keep it a B. It's not shitting on somebody when we're talking about actual characters. So
no, no,
I'm just
I
saying like
might be biased towards my sister, my mama. Like I don't want that to be
your sister
unfair.
is family oriented though. I talk to your sister all
She's
the time.
dope,
Your
the
sister,
best.
your sister messages me. Your sister calls me. Your sister comes when she comes to town. She wants to see me. To me, that's family oriented. That's all I was saying. Just because you take care of your own fucking kids and your husband, don't make you family oriented. What makes you family oriented is when you start caring about other family members. So that's what my logic. I get it. I don't care how people feel, but Shalita's character is totally different than the other person we speaking on. Shalita is very family oriented and she loves all of us the same way. She supports all of us. Her kids support all of us. I'm just keeping it a P. Let's not slander nobody character, but let's not compare apples and oranges either, because Shalita's an apple. Let's get to the show. Let's have another conversation, Carl. Did y'all hear about the 75-year-old lady that was she got in a fight over coffee and she wound up dying? Did you hear about that?
No,
All right, so now they want justice for her. She went into a Starbucks or whatever it was because her coffee was wrong and basically attacked the cashier. The cashier is 17 years old. She wound up punching and beating on the lady, and the lady wound up sitting down. I got the clip. The lady wound up sitting down, and when she sat down, she basically laid down, called 911, and by the time by the time they got there, she was dead on the floor. And her daughter was like, "This is diabolical. How does my mom go into a coffee shop and lose her life over some coffee?" Well, your mom attacked this lady. So this is the first time. I rarely go against black people. I'm just sorry. That's just the culture in me don't allow me to go against my people often. But I hate watching my people make mistakes like this lady did and losing her life. And that's what I try to tell people all the time. All it takes is one bad decision. Whether you punch a person at McDonald's and that person got a knife in their pocket, you have to understand, anytime you're putting yourself in a threatening situation like this lady did, she was 75 years old with heart issues. She had like a heart monitor or some shit like that, and she wound up dying behind it. Let's watch the clip and we'll have the discussion afterwards, and then we're going to talk about respect, because I got another clip of a little kid cussing at an old man while his mom was cussing at the old man, but we're going to talk about the respect aspect of dealing with our elders. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all. She yelling at the little girl. And then she hit the little girl. She hit her. But she's literally on the ground. The lady pulled the pocket of hair out. All right, so that's the actual clip, man. And basically now people want justice, which I'm like, where's the fucking, like, what type of justice do you want?
Maybe manslaughter or something.
No. So you think the little girl, because she got in the fight, all right, so if I'm at work.
I think she could be charged with something like manslaughter. Do I think that the situation was like handled incorrectly? I can't necessarily say that, because when somebody puts their hands on you, you can't put your hands on someone and then say, oh, but you can't hit me back because of X, Y, and Z. Like, people have to remember to not be so emotionally charged in situations like that. Like, it's just coffee.
I think that's the problem with society, though. I don't think you said it exactly right. Emotionally charged.
Even like with road rage, like somebody cut you off
in
traffic and people jumping out of their cars, don't know what this person got in their car, and like it's cool. It's just a second. Like, she could have had your drink fixed in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that long, but still, you can't. I don't think it's fair to say she hit me, so I wasn't supposed to hit her back because of X, Y, and Z. Like, if you don't want to be hit, you keep your hands to yourself. We've been taught that since kindergarten. Rest in peace to the lady. I ain't saying it's justified, but also I'm not against the way that the other girl handled it either, because you can't attack me and then get mad that I fight back.
Well, I would never want to beat up an old man.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying?
But still, you're not going to put your hands on me.
If a dude is 75 years old and he punches me, I'm probably going to slam him to the ground and hold him. You know, like, I'm not about to wail on her. She was wailing on the black lady, actually. And then the lady pulled a chunk of hair out of her. Like, I'm talking about, when I say a chunk of hair, you can see in the video, the fucking hair she set on the ground.
Sound like a fair fight to me.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Carl, what's your opinion on the video? Shout out to Leland in the building.
I don't think you should. I got a confession first and foremost. What? Hey, can y'all run it back to me? What happened? So the young lady attacked the lady.
No,
I'm sorry. I know I just watched the video.
The older lady that's 75 years old was mad about her coffee, so she went in the store to complain about they didn't get her coffee right, and then she started yelling at the 17-year-old girl. The 17-year-old girl was defending the manager, and then the older lady took it upon herself to mush the girl in the face first, and then the girl did this, and when the girl did that, the lady slapped her really hard. Then they started tussling and falling on the ground. But long story short, we had this happen so many times on the show. We discussed this.
I'm never. No, one that goes back to my point is no grannies, because if the young lady that got hit by the older lady, I like, nah, you gotta eat that, ma. That's just me. This is I have this discussion with my son all the time. He be like, you should respect me. What? No, that's not how life go. You know what I mean? Like, like I always say, it's a pecking order, and I think that the young lady should respect the older lady. I don't think that.
I knew you was about to say pecking order, and I said this is not about pecking order. Respect is given.
It's always about pecking order. This is why it's no respect, and this is why the young kids is fighting the older people. It ain't no respect there. That's
double-edged sword, because our generation has and I'm speaking from personal experience, our generation has experienced a lot of trauma off of pecking order. Like, you're not supposed to say nothing back or do anything back to this person.
No, it's different when someone's taking advantage of you. It's different when someone's taking advantage of you, or when you
advantage of you.
I agree with
I'm supposed to
Shay.
just let you beat up on
Because
me?
you older than me, I'm
Yeah,
supposed to
no,
let you
keep your
slap
hands to
me.
yourself.
But that's what I was saying when Carl said the
No,
pecking order.
you think wait. So I'm a 17-year-old young lady and a 75-year-old lady hit me. You think that that's going to affect me? I
Yeah,
mean, it's a difference. That's what
people
I'm
are
saying. Like,
they are emotionally charged in a high stress situation. So
no, you don't fight no older woman.
Like and share.
you can't say that though. You can't say,
No, I
oh,
can,
in that
Shay.
situation you should
Shay,
hit her back because you don't know what's going
Shay. That's the
on in that
problem,
situation.
Shay. The the problem is the YNs think that they can fight their way out of a situation.
Well,
Nah, that ain't how that go.
fight
You
over
got,
coffee.
huh?
What gives Granny the right to go in there and swing on somebody over a cup of coffee? It's coffee.
I agree with Shay. Even her
Man,
daughter
Granny
said
might not
that
be in her
about
right mind. Granny might be what's
Granny
that called?
caregiver and the
No.
caregiver need to be there, de-escalate the situation because it ain't my job to give
Hey
her
Shay,
pass to
Shay,
her right to
Shay.
man.
No, Shay, you no,
You
Shay,
gonna
you
hear him?
tearing me up right now. Don't do that. Don't do that on the show. On midnight. Don't do that.
All
Dude,
right,
tell Shay to settle down,
all right.
all right,
calm
So
down,
as
relax,
we
all right.
because Shay
I'll be
tearing
cool.
me up. No, no,
Okay,
Shay, Shay,
all right,
look, listen. No, my wife just laughed at me. She was so tickled at what you just said. I'm talking about, she was crying.
hey
Like, you deserve it.
as,
And I'm like, hey,
we
listen, I can't let y'all have that. What
as
I'm trying to say is that it's a respect thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like that we lacking that. I feel like we don't teach our kids respect for elderlies. I feel like that shit went out the door a long time ago. And when I go to the pecking order, that's what I'm referring to. I feel like it's a lack of respect there. So when I see a young person fighting a 75-year-old, when obviously the advantage there is with the young person, I think it's out of line. I think that is no respect there. Even if the older person is in the wrong. This is my opinion because I think that you have to be respectful as a young person, and this is what we lack, and this is why the YNs do what they want to do,
make sure
and
y'all
that's
like
just
and share.
period.
Make sure y'all like and share while y'all in here. So I would like to say, I don't believe in the pecking order. To a certain extent, I do, but I will say this: I did go off of the code of what we live by, Carl, the respect thing, the elderly thing, and then I had kids. And when I had kids, my kids got out of my house, started being independent, started working for themselves. I realized that respect is given, not to just one person, but to all parties. So I have to respect my 16-year-old daughter the same way I want her to respect me at 45 years old. If you have the idea of a pecking order and because I'm older, I'm king, it causes more friction. These motherfuckers out here got just as many rights as I do. I'm talking about my kids. They got just as many rights as I do. They hurt just like I hurt. They bleed just like I bleed. I have to respect them in the same manner that I asked them to respect me. And I learned that through them because I was the parent that, motherfucker, I did everything for you. Click. Then I don't get a call for a week, and I'm like, I miss my kids. And I call them, they're like, well, you hung in my face and called me a bastard. Why would I want to talk to you? And then I learned in that process of dealing with my children, it is a respecting. It has nothing to do with a pecking order. Once you respect your children
No,
and
the
respect,
pecking order is the respect. That's the pecking order. You gonna respect the pecking order. If you respect the pecking order, you gonna have respect. That's what I'm saying.
hey, Carl, look at, shout out to Hashim in the building. Hashim in the chat.
Hashim,
Yeah, Hashim in the
salute.
chat. He said, one must keep their hands to themselves.
Hands
Shout out
be
to
rated.
Hashim.
Hands be rated E for everybody.
Yeah.
No, no. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If I get in my son's ass, he ain't gonna hit me because of respect.
No
What
fact.
we talking about now, and it's a pecking order, cause I'm your daddy, nigga. You better not never hit me. Like that's how I look at things.
I still
Like,
like I still feel like there's an exception to the rule because what if daddy not you this has nothing to do
no,
with you
no, I know
okay
you ain't saying
but
I'm
I'm
a
just saying
bad daddy.
what
I ain't
if
never
daddy
taking
is
it like
just
that.
like excessively abusive and daddy you need to run them hands so daddy can stop trying to bully you like I'm not against that.
Mm. And now I wouldn't square up with my pops.
No, I wouldn't square up with my mom either. But my mom also isn't somebody who's just gonna put her hands on me for no reason. You know, some people really do have spite and hate towards their kids, and they beat up on their kids mentally, physically, emotionally. Like in that
No,
situation,
I'm gonna tell my kids to
that
get
I
the
don't.
fuck on. Hey, listen, if it
Yes,
get to
but
that point,
you're
Shay,
probably not. I mean, probably you're not excessively abusive either. I'm talking
no,
about.
Shay,
I'm talking about in abusive situations. Daddy might
no,
catch you
no,
in
I,
hands.
no. I'm even say this. I've been totally disrespectful to my kids at certain times. I got grown ass kids now. At this point, nigga, I'm trying to mend relationships with my children.
Mhm.
At this point, but I realized the reason why we had a problem is because they didn't want to respect me as a dad. They wanted me to be cool with them. I'm like, nah. Listen. We gonna be cool once you become an adult and be successful and you do what I expected you to do in life. That's when we gonna become cool and we go fist bump each other and we go vibe with each other. Other than that, I'm on your ass and I'm like a drill sergeant and I'm worse than your teacher. I'm worse than anybody that you could ever deal
You know,
with. That's
uh,
listen. I bet
but
I
I
realized.
gotta say,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going on and on.
no,
But I
you're fine.
realized that my aggressive behavior
Listen,
towards my children
Carl,
alters our relationship. It alters
I
my
gotta say this
relationship
real
with my
quick.
kids.
I gotta
Go
say this
ahead.
real quick. So like in our family, right? Like, and I can only speak for our family and
No, listen.
what we've been through. So in our family, I do feel like there's a lot of trauma there, and it started with our grandma and how the kids felt like
No, grandma's
no,
dope. Our granny.
our grandma was time out. Let me land, brother. Our grandma
No,
was
don't
our
be
grandma.
disrespectful to granny, nigga.
I would never. I was saying like in our family, like it was a pecking order. And like Granny respected like the kids differently. And then it trickled down us. Like a lot of our trauma in our family, this is shit I talked about before you ever became a part of the show, I swear to God. A lot of the trauma in our family came from like how we were handled as kids as well. That's why our family is so divided, is because everybody is worried about their immediate family instead of family. I'm family oriented. I love my cousins. I love my aunties. I try to be as family oriented as possible. Now, I can't help it if it's not reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about respect for me, like you talk from a trauma stand, like you said, just
No, can I tell you something, dude?
yeah,
When I came to Colorado and I rock and roll with some family oriented people, I'm gonna be 100 with you.
yeah.
It made me realize how unhealthy my family shit was, and it
Facts.
hurt my heart. And
Yeah.
I made a point to make amends with whatever I got going on with my family members. Shout out to my family for
Man,
sure.
I
I
love
love them,
that you said that.
and I realize I'm an important part of my family. You are too, and it's
Yeah,
important that I keep it healthy and I keep it positive.
yeah.
So what I learned about being in Colorado is how to keep my family healthy and positive at the same time, my nigga.
Yeah.
So whatever I'm mad about, it ain't never gonna be enough for me not to stop talking to my family. Whether it's
A lot of people
Turquoise,
don't know me and Carl.
whether it's Nisi, whether it's Antoine, whether it's Quisha, whether it's Shalitha, whether it's Willie, whether it's
Okay, you ain't
Alan,
got to name
whether it's
everybody. Carl,
no, I want to.
no,
I
no,
want to. It was intentional, my nigga. Shout
but
out to them.
no, I do agree with you, and a lot of people don't know this. Me and Carl didn't talk for 3 years. We didn't talk for 3 years, and the whole process, my ex, she had a lot of nights of me like crying because I was sad because Carl was my best friend since I was a kid. This is no bullshit. And we didn't talk for 3 years. And when we got back together, we made an oath. We made a promise to each other that I don't give a fuck how mad we get at each other. We ain't not talking no more. But everybody can't do that. This the sad part, cause just because you're growing and healing and working on yourself, don't mean everybody else is. This is something that it took me so long to learn this because
I know, but I'm
I
only
think in that
responsible for myself. So therefore, if I still reach out and I continuously reach out, I'm not gonna never be ashamed of that. I'm not gonna never be ashamed of reaching out to my family member and they keep gunning me down because I love them and I want it to work. It's
Yeah.
a, it's like a relationship. If you want a relationship to work, you gonna
That's
keep trying to shoot, trying to make that shit work, my nigga.
I was not like this 2 years ago.
I'm about to say that's very mature because I don't even know if I'm able to do that.
No, I don't know.
No, it's no. I had to learn this,
Mature
Shay.
though.
No,
Super
Shay,
mature.
listen. I'm learning. No, I'm learning what's important to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a very selfish individual, self-absorbed, damn near a narcissist. Maybe even a narcissist. I'm just working on how not to be that, how not
Mhm.
to be selfish, how to be considerate of other people's feelings. Obviously, when I have conversations with my cousin Dude, he helped me with that because
Mhm.
he's pointing out certain things when I'm being selfish, when I'm being inconsiderate, when I'm being a certain kind of way. And I
Mhm.
only that's only really honestly really I'm really a sensitive individual, and that's really just a defense mechanism
Yeah.
because I'm really sensitive, so I got to be careful on who I give my feelings to and who I allow
Let,
to
let's
tap into me emotionally. You know what
let's
I
watch
mean?
this
Fact.
clip. Let's watch this clip of the young kid that I was saying that was yelling at the man with his mom. Let's watch the clip because we're talking about respect. This goes back to the 17-year-old girl that hit the 75-year-old lady. It does start in the home, and
Mhm.
this kid is proving that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the community if somebody don't come mentor this. You can tell he ain't got no father. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all. Ooh, I just said the most racist. You can tell he ain't got no daddy. Like I didn't mean. I didn't.
Must be hey, must be a color.
I sound like.
Hey, I'm wrong as hell. I didn't call him a color.
Oh, wow, I didn't mean to sound like that. I sound like an old racist. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back. That's that motherfucker. That's that dude that knocked on my door. Let's watch the clip.
You ain't gonna kill shit. Get your ass on with that shit. That's a motherfucking child. At the end of the day, you old as fuck, gray as fuck in the face. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I said what the fuck I said. And the nigga ain't gonna do shit about it. Fuck you talking about. I'm a female talking my shit. Leave him the fuck alone. Simple as that. That ain't your motherfucking child. Don't worry about it. You get cigarette smoking ass nigga. Fuck you talking about? My point is, hey, let it go.
All right, so that's the actual clip, and I'll be the first to say, man, I hate seeing videos like that. I hate the idea as parents to let your kid disrespect an adult is crazy.
Yeah, that goes. That's respect and also you being in grown folks' business. That little baby way too young.
To be saying bitch to anybody or hell no. He
No.
kept saying hell no. I ain't
That
gonna play.
mean he do that at home all the time.
Yeah, but you can tell. Listen, mental illness is real, and you got to be a sick motherfucker to be in the store arguing with an old person, with this little baby calling this old person a bitch and taking up for his actions. And like, Carl, you on mute. I don't know if you know you on mute. I'm just
No,
letting.
I ain't on mute. I
Okay.
ain't on mute. I
Oh,
ain't saying nothing. I'm listening. Hey,
okay.
but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what type of individual I am. If I see an old black lady walking, I'm throwing my jacket down on a puddle. This is listen. I admire old black women. I swear I do.
I admire old people, but yeah.
No, black women. No, it's different. Black men, I don't really care. Black women, I respect them. I'm being 100 with you. I'm just telling you. I'm
Crazy.
throwing down my jacket over a puddle so they can walk over that bitch. I'm talking about this. I just told you I'm a materialistic dude, so this is a starter jacket. It's gonna be fly when I throw that bitch down on the ground. I respect old black women. Period. I love them.
I don't disagree with you, but like I said, I respect older people in general. I hold the door open for old ladies, old men.
Yeah, I feel like that's the respect you're supposed to instill in your kids.
Mhm.
Like when somebody walk, you hold the door open for them. You yes ma'am, no sir. You do all of that. Like that's how you're supposed to raise your kids. That clip was just tacky from beginning to end. Even the stuff she was saying, I don't know what led up to it, so I can't really say it. But when she
I
like,
think
I'm
he
a
said something
female.
about the kid
When
cussing.
she was like, I'm a female popping my shit, like that.
Ain't got nothing to do.
That's tacky
You in
to
dollar
me.
store.
No,
Yeah.
I don't trust. I
Fucking
don't trust
walk.
no girl that got 4 kids
Hey
and a
man, chill
kid
out.
on the hip and no baby daddy around. That makes me
Hey,
nervous.
chill out.
She's not obvious. Hey,
Shit
listen,
happen.
that's this dude. That's too much.
Hey,
All
shit
right,
Stupid.
I'm gonna
happens.
stop.
Chill out. I got a baby on my hip.
No, Shay,
Shit.
you ain't behaving like that, Shay. Don't do
I don't
that.
act
Don't
like
don't
that.
don't play like this is towards you. ever in life.
But you didn't say
You
that.
not be.
You just said 4 kids and a baby on the head. I'm like, hold the fucking phone. Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with
But
it.
No,
again,
that wasn't towards you. Not at all. Say, I don't know what to say because that
hey, we
definitely
gotta get
wasn't
this
towards
last. We
you.
gotta get this
Never.
last topic in. We gotta talk
Shay,
about
you ain't gonna never behave like that. I
We gotta get
guarantee
this.
you. I can tell
I
you
just don't
behave
act like
now.
general.
Carl,
That's
we
just
gotta
not
get
my
this
style.
last topic in. I want to talk about the docu series Crash on Netflix right now. It's real hot on social media. Young lady.
Shout out to the single moms that got 4 kids, and shout out to you, Shay. That wasn't no
You know, baby
disrespect. I
on the
promise you.
hip, honey. Mine don't be cussing.
I
All right,
promise you that
so
wasn't no
let's get to this.
disrespect. I love strong black women. I
Let's
promise you
get
that.
to this next clip, man. It's a documentary about a young lady. She was 17 years old, riding with two other 17-year-olds. She was doing 100 miles per hour. She wound up crashing into a wall. Now, she wound up going to court about it for attempted murder on her boyfriend wound up dying, his best friend wound up dying in a car crash. She survived. Let's watch a little bit of the clip. We'll be right back with y'all. We do.
Radio. This car's split in two. Radio, there's an occupant inside. Send us some squad now. We gotta bust the window out. Send us some more units.
Any more units to progress in Alameda?
Now!
What are we doing?
I remember turning on the street and then I'm waking up in the hospital the next day and and my whole life is shattered. I remember turning on.
All right, so that's the clip. Everybody is discussing if she should have got all the time she got. She got 15 years to life for both, and they run consecutively, which means that I don't know what runs
30.
consecutive.
She got to do 30, but she only got to do like time served, so it ended up being like I think
She
like,
could be 8 years. She'll be out in 8.
should be no, it's gonna end up being close to 15 because she got 2 15-year sentences that have to run consecutively, but she can do time served, so she'll be out. She'll be eligible for parole at like 32 or something. So it's gonna be like a total of like 16, 17 years.
Do y'all think that she tried to kill him
Yes.
and herself? I think
do.
she tried to kill
I
herself.
think she did it in the moment. I don't think she tried to kill herself. I think she did it in the moment because if you look at the lead up to it, all the little toxic stuff that they was doing, you know, when you young and in love and crazy like that, sometimes you just completely lose your common sense. So I don't think she intentionally was like, fuck it, we really gonna die, but I think she was trying to shake him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they probably was arguing. Because the guy said the car was at 100% acceleration, but in the midst of that, somebody threw it into neutral, and then somebody else threw it up into drive. So they probably was arguing.
Mm-hmm. But she's so tiny. Why I would have
That don't mean nothing. I feel like
motherfucker.
she's very manipulative, though.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I think her parents taught her how to be manipulative because they never held her accountable for anything.
And then they got when you see when her mom got up on the stand,
and the judge ate her
she
alive.
still have a life to live.
Yeah.
The judge was like, "Bitch, what did you just say?"
Yeah.
She just basically said her daughter still got a life to live and she should be able to enjoy the rest of her life.
And even her dad said that she got in trouble at school and he walked in. He said, "Did you do it?" And she said, "No." He said, "Good enough for me. Let's go." So I think they taught her how to manipulate situations, and that's why she stuck to her story that she don't remember anything. But I don't think she intentionally was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill us all." But I feel like she probably was. I think she was like in the moment, and she took shit too far.
Carl, what do you think?
Well, I just watched the show. I watched that. I actually watched that prior to us even confirming whether this will be a topic or not. What's interesting about that is I just noticed that when you showed the clip, that the girl chuckled when she was doing the interview and she was actually in the penitentiary. I was like, damn, maybe she did intentionally do it. Maybe her intent was some suicidal type of deal and she just lived through the circumstances and she thinks in her mind that mentally that was how it was supposed to go.
Man,
I think
Carl, I don't know why all the homies is in the chat today, but shout out to Bobo in the chat.
Bobo?
Bobo is in the chat, man. I don't know how we getting all the homies in here today, but Bobo.
No, I'm getting emotional. I don't know how to feel. I'm getting emotional, Shay. Shay, I'm getting emotional. I love these niggas. I promise you.
Shout out to Bobo. Bobo said, just put yourself in the parents of the other kids' shoes and then wonder if she would.
Hey, let me tell you. That's why I can't. No, you ain't even got to read it. Everybody can read it. But what I'm saying is that that's why I can't take this situation serious. One, when I watched the documentary and I realized that the young man was the breadwinner, it made me realize Annie was like a sucker in a sense because she was very mean. Her
Yeah,
classmates said it. It was stated. It was documented that she was a mean girl.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it made me realize that this is her intent. Listen, I'm telling you this. I pray for my children. I pray for my kids. I pray for them not to ever be malicious and not to handle things in a. And this is why I use karma for an example, but really everything is biblical. Everything you do in life, it tell you far as the Bible, whether the stories of the Bible is true or not, it's an example of what you should do when you're faced with certain situations in life. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at things. So when I tell my kids that you got to be careful for karma. So when you do bad, I want them to live by that model. If they don't live by that model, I'm afraid that they might not even be concerned with consequences of life.
yep.
So they just go ahead.
Even when nobody else is looking, because a lot of people think if they put on a front in front of people and it seems like they do good all the time, that makes them exempt from karma. But the shit you do behind closed doors, when you think
Thank you,
there's
Shay.
no eyes on you,
Hey, Shay,
counts.
it's a saying. It's a saying. I'm gonna let you talk, Shay, but let me say this real quick. It's a saying called "Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light."
That's a fact. I teach my kids that, because don't think because you hiding it that it don't count. Your life
That's
is
on my mama.
close.
And that's why I'm never afraid of who I am and who my kids is. I want y'all to understand, y'all behavior is gonna come out. I tell my son this all the time. Son, you can lie to me all you want. I'm eventually find out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna know everything you doing, because it's gonna have to come my way. You got to tell me. And I want you to have that trust in me. And I'm not trying to air him out or air my daughters out. Cause I got daughters too. And they rough than a motherfucker. And I love them. I love everything about them.
Hey guys.
Shout out to Tiana in heaven.
Shout out to you out in heaven. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and the Asians. Look, this is the smartest dumb people. You got something to say before we get up out of here, Big Shay?
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna say. Drink your water, mind your business.
Bro T, you got something to say before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out to Shay. I think Shay is important for the show. And that's what I want to say.
Very important. Shay got a little audience too. She got
Shay dope. Shay got her. Hey, Shay. This ain't no disrespect. Let me start off by saying that you got your Cleo. Now, what was her name? Cleo braids.
Okay, so
She got her Cleo braids on my mama. I ain't got nothing to say.
that I wanted was not what I got, and
I'm rocking with
I'm
it.
gonna go set it off. I literally said that.
No, my mama, you
I
should.
look like
Hey,
I
listen.
need that
You
money.
came with a purpose. You delivered. I fuck with you.
Look, this is the smartest dumb people. Anthony That Dude Johnson, Barl T, Big Shay in the building. Y'all have a great night.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yo, are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything.